One sec. Uno momento, por favor. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And my throat's super itchy this morning. Stop. Not a good time. Not a good time to start the day. Ah, man. Get out of it this morning, guys. Wake me up before we go. Do 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 do. Wake me up. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I mean, Nasdaq sitting on support here. Get the day going. It's kind of what we were looking at. I mean, yikes. Not ideal. Literally specifically asked for us not to get this action. 300 point, 200 point gap down. But hey, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So that is where we're at as of now. So that is where we are. GLD woke up this morning. Woke up last night. Popping up a little bit. I mean, you bounced where you needed to, 32. Everything's kind of just at massive levels. So we'll see. Kind of see how the market comes out today, too. You get back below 1997. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I mean, you also rejected the QQQ, the 200 SMA. We talked a lot about that as well. I mean, I think futures are king, but QQQ has been a pretty good indicator recently. We'll say that. Thoughts on Netflix? You're at all-time highs. I mean, at 1100 right now. I mean, you expected a pullback, but maybe back into previous all-time highs, 1065. I don't know. I don't like to short on Netflix, though. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Going short on one of the stronger names. Maybe, though. Maybe it's a good play. NVIDIA, 113. Apple, 203. Yeah, Apple, like I said, Apple's going to get killed. Yeah. I'd be watching Apple this morning. You hold below 203.3, 203. I mean, 201.5, little previous high in the gap fills what I'd be looking for. In my opinion, it's a clean trade there. Pretty simple, easy to kind of see the vision of why that's playing out. I need to grab my coffee real quick, too. Give me a second. Do you have a video on how you draw your key levels? I have lots of videos on my second channel. I recommend scrubbing it over there. If you're in Discord, there's a lot of education on the back end as well. So you can tap into that as well for yourself. Wake me up before we go. Do 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 do. Wake me up before we go. Let me get my coffee. This one right here for my kid fools. Oh, I knew your life would be alright. Who could have known it'd be this good? And they're telling me it gets better, better, better. It's more than life. Bro, Truth loves this shirt actually. Bro, Truth's like he's like, Dad, it's two things that I love. It's cinnamon rolls combined with LeBron. Perfectly. It's perfect. He said, Allie, can I please get one? Allie is not a fan of the shirt. How about those Warriors? I'm really not like a Rockets fan, to be honest. I can't really claim them. But I don't like Draymond. I like Jimmy, but I really do like Jimmy Butler though. I really do like Jimmy. Shout out to Buddy Hield though. Buddy Hield had a game. I don't really watch the NBA enough, to be honest. Only one that's like interesting to watch is Anthony Edwards, and I'm it's kind of a bandwagoner. He's just fun to watch though. MicroStrategy looking bloody. Yeah, Bitcoin popped down last night, I'm pretty sure, yeah. A little bit, like 94K. I mean, still overall not bad, but I mean, it's down $11. Like that's like a normal that's a normal move on MicroStrategy, to be honest. Like it's not really crazy, you know what I mean? That's like it's a normal day at the office. How's everyone feel about Palantir earnings? He said, I'm willing to, hey, Palantir all-time highs. Let's risk it all. Feeling crazy. Let's go crazy. Telling you. So, I mean, on the bright side, you're going to be opening up at a really good spot here. It's the bright side of this action. Not so bright side, you got that big drop already. Not ideal. But if we start holding below, like 1997, I mean, you're probably working your way down pretty quick. It'll be pretty quick in my opinion. So, problem though, I mean, yeah, you don't really get a liquid till you start breaking below like 19.8, 19.85. I mean, you have a little bit of support here now at 19.8. We bounced Thursday and the after hours, I think. Yeah. So we'll see. But if we start seeing selling, it's gonna be tough. Then again, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna see selling off a rip just because FOMC meeting Wednesday. Still got some more earnings. I feel like the whole fundamental viewpoint lately has been good. So I'd be a little bit surprised to see like continued selling, aggressive continued selling. But I'll trade it. You know what I mean? I'll trade it. Do these prop firms have their own app for phone? No. So Project X, I use the web app, and it's honestly really good. Tradeovate has an app, so it just depends who you use. But yeah, top one you can get 55% off with code L. Well, code Hefe, not L Hefe, just Hefe. Nobody's selling Palantir, so it's gonna go up just off of momentum. Maybe. Hey, seems like a good reason. Ooh, fundamentals. So we'll see. Dude, it's 55%. We need to change that bot, Jordan. It's 55%. New discount, new Tyler, new me. What can I say? What can I say? Special deals, special trades, special traders. You're welcome. They said, "Oh my God, did Tyler really give me a new special discount? Oh my, did he really?" I said, "Yes, I did. For reals, on God." Baba looking 155 possible. 155. And I got a key level at 139. You have 153 is your next big level. So we'll see. I'm more interested in NQ here. At 1997 right now. Top plays in the day too. I'm looking at Apple for the downside. Apple holds below 203.3. I think the downside's pretty hot. Tesla, I really want to see the upside on Tesla, to be honest. If you ever can mount the 200, it's a really good trade. Short term though, if you can't mount the 200 SMA, you're looking to break, like make a lower low, like so breaking back below 279. I think you'll push into 273, 270 pretty quick. I'd be watching that. AVG, I think AVG was kind of off limits. It's too strong. You're looking for a retest of 196 potentially, but I don't know if you're going to get that, so we'll see. But it's been really, really impressive. Meta still just chilling. Meta has a 200 SMA there, though. If you hold 580, you look good. You lose 580, I think you have downside, at least in a 571, 572, then even lower with the giant gap fill. Microsoft, I don't want to trade Microsoft. I hate trading Microsoft, to be honest. So, yeah. Also, Amazon has to be weak too. Amazon back below 188. Below 188 on Amazon, very weak. Looking for the gap fill at 185. So I mean, your Mag 7 names, you're opening up in a really good spot. Like all things considered, like I would like to see more room for continuation at open. That's what I would like to see, but it is what it is. So I mean, you're gonna get your answer pretty quick here in the morning as well. I mean, you're opening up at support, so as long as if you hold support, you look good. If you lose support, not so good. So yeah, possible on the weekly. Yeah, so yeah, got no idea about that one. ARM is interesting. It came into my at a big level here, like 125 to 123. This is interesting. If you start seeing selling on semis, come back down to 115, 118. 115 is a pretty big level, so you'd love to see that. Another big chart there. Costco's been a beast. Costco's added to breakout point. I've highlighted this a few times. People were asking me about it all last week. Your big levels right here, like at 1,007, 1,010. You're just getting wicks above this on the 4 hour. Not a good look. You start breaking back below 1,000, you might start pulling back pretty dramatically. We'll see. If Palantir has good earnings, who else will bring it up? I don't know. I mean, dude, I have no idea. Google what brings up stocks. Let's Google it for you. What makes stocks go up? But Google gives you all the answers there, buddy. So yeah, you have AMD earnings this week too. AMD's at a really big spot. I haven't traded AMD in months, but I will say AMD at this spot with earnings is interesting. I mean, this is a big spot. I mean, like you need to hold this level. So 98, 97-ish. You can sit around this level, hold above it, have decent earnings. You have room for upside. Trying to break the downtrend here as well. I mean, the downtrend is disgusting. I mean, arguably one of the nastiest downtrends I've seen. So trying to break out of it. Why do you hate Microsoft? Is it a dead PA? I just think Microsoft looks overall pretty strong as a stock, and you're in a giant range. So like, I don't really care about my levels here on Microsoft, to be honest. I'll just get over revolve them. You can see. I mean, look at the action. This is the weekly chart, which is even more depressing. But yeah, I mean, if you just look at Microsoft, like especially this range here, you basically just sat here for like all of 2024. I mean, a few outliers where you break above or break below, but you really sat in this range. It's just tough, in my opinion. And I just don't want to short it. I don't know. Earnings are good. I mean, maybe you start breaking back below 425. Like you have the downside play there. I don't know. It's just a tough trade. I'm not a fan of it. The action's not always the cleanest. I mean, I will say that you break 425, you're probably going to drop down to 418. That's a pretty easy trade. But besides that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just trading in a range here forever. It's kind of like Tesla here. Like, Tesla gets back, into, like, if it ever gets back into 255, like, 255 to 220 is, like, hell. Like, it's terrible action to trade, So that's just how I think about it. I'd rather trade, like, good, clean action, get a quick move to my target, etc. Like, not be stuck. Especially in a market like this to where you're not – again, I don't think you're in this area of the market to where you're fully expecting continuation and a breakout and, buyers are in control. Like, I think buyers look really good, don't get me wrong, but we're still below the 200 daily moving average. Like, I think we still have some speed bumps we have to get above, right, or get past. So that's my main mentality here, and I always try to be aware of, like, what I'm looking at and why I'm looking at it. So, again, if you go to this past week's video – oh, no, wrong video – wait, how do we change this one? This past week's video we covered, right? What do we do? What are my steps? What are our steps, right? You create your trade plan, you create your bias, and you determine your entry point, right? Just like that. So if there's a hiccup in between these two spots of making my trade plan and making my bias, right? And with Microsoft, I don't think it's really that easy to create a bias in that range. Then why would I want to take that trade? It makes determining entry point more difficult. Whereas I can go into a different trade, right? Bias established, Microsoft, I'm not really a fan of it. Reanalyze the market, find a different stock that I like that looks weaker or stronger. The thing has a clear bias in the direction it's moving. Then I can determine the entry point there, right? So that's how I'm looking at it. What day is Palantir's earnings? Has to be early. You guys are all talking about it. What day is it? Oh, today, after close today. Wow. SMCI reports today, aimed or tomorrow. Tomorrow's pretty big too. It's big for like mid caps. Interesting. I mean, honestly, this week has a lot of good names I like. A lot of like mid cap names I like a lot. Actually, it's every mid cap that I like, basically. ARM, Affirm, some bigger than others, but Affirm, Upstart's not on here, but yeah. SMCI is a good mover. Tempest AI. Tempest AI, I think, could actually be as surprisingly. I'm shocked people aren't. Oh, no, Upstart is right there. Um, I'm surprised there's not more people on the Tempest AI move. Like Tempest AI is actually like I was looking at it. My dad, he discovered the whole Pelosi thing. Dude, he messaged me about it. I'm like, actually, dude, holy crap. I think it's risky, but it's actually not a bad chart. it's really, it's not a bad. I kind of couldn't believe it. I was like, oh wow. I mean, you're above your 200 SMA. It's not terrible, right? Could be worse. So, anyways, it's more interesting some of these stocks you guys mentioned, but yeah, NQ just opening right up at that level. ES is close to 56.50. Yeah, looks pretty weak. Looks like it's gonna break down. It's grinding below VWAP all night. Dow doesn't look good either. Yeah. But anyways, biggest things I'm watching right now. Anywho. Let's see what else. Yeah, AVG is too good. Yeah, Apple staying below. I'm telling you, Apple's just so clean. Like, I mean, you want to really focus on earnings. If you start getting downside today too, continuation on the downside, I should say. You want to focus on names that didn't do great on earnings or didn't have great reactions from earnings, at least, right? Amazon, Apple. Apple I think is the winner. Like Apple looks so bad from earnings. Like they had nothing good to say. Surprisingly, some of their iPhone sales were high. Like I was like, that seems like bullshit, but whatever. Like, yeah, but I don't know. We'll see on Apple. I think you're aiming down towards the 199 retest again, 198, 199. Where's that level to? 20 is that 2023 highs? I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, like 199.6 is 2023 highs. That's what you're looking at. And then you have your 20. Yeah, this whole range is gonna be hell, but that's what you're looking for down here on Apple. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like a magnet. Google's been moving so shit. Like, did something change here? Nah, didn't really change. Yeah, Google's just been so slow. Like I said, I wanted to see a strong hold above 164. You're not really doing it, so it's a problem for me. I think G has a level near like 162 here, but I mean, it's just been so slow on Google. Like, there's nothing really for me to do here. You hold above 164, I think you're pretty illiquid back up. Maybe get pushed to the 200 SMA, but you're just not getting that momentum at all. Long term, I think it's a great name, but like short term, yeah, there's just a difference in short term and long term. You know what I mean? Like, so being able to break that down for people is just difficult to explain. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah. So just depending on how you're looking at it, short term, I don't love it. I don't really love it to the downside either. But I mean, at 164 it makes sense, I guess, in a short. But yeah, yeah, I don't want to be stuck in something here. And especially here, like you have to understand too, is like you're going to the market. I think people are kind of creating a bias for themselves as you're opening the day here. And I mean, I don't think you're necessarily bearish yet. Like, I don't think you're in a position to like want to trade the downside aggressively yet, right? You know what I mean? Even like not even flipping like back down towards lows, but just like even like as a day trade. I just don't know if you're there. Like you're holding above your mass, you're holding above your level. Like this is where we were stuck at for a few days. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd be chilling here. I mean, you get below 1997, like I mean, I think 19.6 becomes a real conversation, but yeah, like if you're holding 19.977, 19.85 ish, I think Jay's level is 19.85. There's no reason to be looking for that downside. Like you're on support, you know what I mean? So, um, yeah. An area that I'm watching though today is going to be. I'm not necessarily looking at the downside on to trade the downside here, although there is a giant gap on Nvidia. If you start to lose the 50 MA, which you really held for a while, but it's funny though. So I would be willing to put money on it that you get a test right here. I'd be willing to put money on it. At open, you get a test of 112.4. So that's your key level you have, but also too now it's your 50 MA. It's just scaled down there. I'd be watching that level pretty close. We'll see how we react when we get there, but I'd be watching that one like a hawk. We've had really good reactions off of it so far on NQ. I mean on Nvidia, but yeah, if Nvidia loses it, I have a feeling you'll roll pretty quick as well. Where's Ali at? One sec. Any play on gold to pop? I took a micro future short. I don't really see the point going short on gold right now. Going short on futures right now doesn't make any sense. Especially if you're in Discord and you have the levels. Like I don't understand. You need to also understand like, okay, this is just opinion. Like do what you want. Like guys, at the end of the day, guys aren't gonna listen to me. So you guys are gonna do what you want. So you have to understand a few things. Number one, yes, do I believe that if Nasdaq is very bearish, do I think gold's gonna go up? I agree. I see the vision, the impact. I see the risk on, risk off metric there. I see it. Okay, it's kind of happening right now, but Nasdaq isn't that bearish right now. You need to understand that as well. The other part of that too is like you need to understand that these can move independently of each other. There's a world in which gold can go up and Nasdaq can go up. Like, and again, like do whatever you want. Like I do not care. Like again, gold was going up. It has been going up for the past, since 2019. It's held up really well. It had a big breakout, obviously, here in 2024. But something very important to realize is while gold was breaking out here, Nasdaq, yes, believe it or not, was also making all-time highs. So, do what you want to do. I think that's a tough reason to go long. Yeah, especially like on a really. I don't know. So best of luck, but yeah. The area down here, I see the vision 3,200. Like, I see it breaking back above 32.6. I see that. That makes logical sense above that level, especially when you broke these highs. That makes more sense. But besides that, it doesn't make too much sense to me. Pan W 200 MA retest 9 DMA looks good. Let's see Pan W. I actually like Pan W as a company. I'm assuming you're talking about 180, like getting a push down to 180, maybe. I think this sector is actually not getting a lot of attention, which is surprising. Like cloud, security, etc. Really interesting. So like CrowdStrike's already at all-time highs. Like, well, it's not there. It's close, right? It's really close, which is really surprising, right? It's really surprising that CrowdStrike has recovered the way that it has, in my opinion. It continues to be just an absolute unit, right? Just a monster. But so I would, if I'm looking at Pan W, I'd also be watching CrowdStrike because I think they move kind of in tandem, very similar type companies. Not super similar, but like kind of same sector, right? Anyways, Pan W is moving a little bit worse than CrowdStrike, in my opinion. But the big level you want to see on Pan W is getting above 190, 191, your all-time highs from February 2024. Above that, you look really good. That being said, above the 200 SMA, I'm also a fan. But yeah, what I'd be looking for. Matthias, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what this is. The NVIDIA AI chips is the building part of AI, right? Like, what is the next software? And where are we at what is the next stage? I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I got no clue. No clue. You lost me there, buddy. You lost me there. You lost me there. Also, too, guys, I'm curious. So it seems like a lot of you guys are really liking, like on the second channel, I'm doing like the education off the mind maps and the more visual shit like this too, as well as the charts. Is there anything that you guys kind of request or like would like to see deeper dives into on this, or like broken down further? Like, what is there any parts on this that's like you're like, okay, well, Tyler, this is really good, but maybe this is how you can improve it. This is what I could see. Paper plates at Bros on one. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. I reread it like 4 times. But yeah, I would love to Because again, like obviously education's for you guys, not for me. So someone's like, Tyler's trying to get paid off of YouTube. I'm like, buddy, I don't know if you guys have seen. You guys want to see my paycheck on my second channel? Yeah, this is actually like comedy. Actually, I'm not gonna bring it up because I'm live right now. It's like $500. It's not. It's nothing. It's not. Someone's like, Tyler's trying to get paid. I'm like, actually, buddy, if you look at me working, like, how much money I'm making an hour of work on that channel, it's not. It's not good. What's the next? What's next is robotics. You're going to, but sure, whatever. Good morning. Good morning. Palantir recession proof, maybe. Do you mark out levels or is that an indicator? Yeah, I mark out all my levels. This level's been here too for like days. So like again, going like into Discord, just like showing you why. Um, like going into Tyler Zone. I mean, I'll zoom way back before you even hit this level. Let me find when I mark leveled out. It's ES 19.6. This wasn't even on our chart yet. Problem was we just never even got up to this level yet. Yeah, so 19.977. This was on May 1st. It was probably on the YouTube video from the day before. It's just I didn't even scroll up that far because we weren't even in that price range. But yeah, it's literally been there. Yeah. And it was on Twitter. So it's literally been there. That's all I was saying. Like, people getting super aggressive on the downside this morning, you just can't. Like, if you break below, then I see the vision. Like, I mean, at least down it's like 19.9. Like, I see it quick. I mean, I get it. Makes sense. But, like, I mean, you're on support. I don't know what you're doing. Like, yeah. Hey guys, you want to ask me Google questions? Like, I know sometimes you're like, Tyler, you seem like you're all powerful. You're wearing your Cinnabron shirt today. You're like, Tyler, I know you can tell me the future and what's happening. A lot of this stuff you can just Google, like, or ask Chat GPT. So I don't, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Do you want me to tell you every use case for AI? Is NVIDIA's AI chips are the hardware powering AI, like the building blocks. But what's the next big step? Is it software, real world use, or is it something else? I mean, every single thing that we use is every piece of technology you're using in your life is requiring a chip in it. So, as things get better, you're gonna need more and more chips and better chips, and Nvidia makes the best chips. So, if you could also just Google like go to what chips is Nvidia developing and what are they used for. That would probably so. I mean, I'm just telling you. Like, I might be like, you know, yeah. God gave us big, beautiful brains. We should use them. Big, big, beautiful brains. Big, beautiful, big, beautiful brains. So Donald Trump would say. Maybe instead of $5, you get $2. So, anyways, but yeah, so far NQ bouncing, right where we mentioned, like literally like this whole open so far. But problem though here, this is what I hate though. Is like I really don't have any big levels here in between 19.97 and 19.6. I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. MP materials, buddy, you're telling me. You are telling me. I told Discord all about this one way back. I'm telling Discord, they don't like hearing my long-term plays. They don't like hearing them. MP materials, where's it at? This is way back. I said this is March 2nd. Stock I am watching and have been for a few weeks. Just wanted to Just wanted a dip, but we never really got it. Leading the Ukraine deal, etc. Stock is MP Materials, the largest rare earth materials company in the United States. The chart is continues to hold $23. We can see 26.5, 28, and 30. You ended up seeing $30 within, what is that? A month and a half. I'm telling you. Hey, some people, some people like the long term plays. They like the vision, the extraordinaire, right? The extraordinaire. They say, Tyler, what is greatness? I say, Cinnabron. But secondary is long term plays. So yeah, now MP is nice. I mean, long term looks fine. I mean, you're holding your level right now. So I mean, making higher lows too. That's what you want to see. Shout out to Cinnabron for real. I think it's a good company. I think it's a great long term company. Be dead serious. I mean, this is one of the few companies from like 2021 that's like stuck around and it's doing really good. I mean, obviously it's cheaper than its highs, but like, I mean, a lot of companies that came out in 2020, 2021 got pushed. They just got overvalued quick. So it's hard to say. I'll trade before news comes out, but I won't trade during the news. Like if non-farm payroll is coming out, like I'm not gonna trade when it's. I'll be out of my trade before it hits. What do you think about SPY, my dude? I'll tell you what I think about it, my dude. You're below 200 SMA. I would like to see a test there, but Kiki already tested it. I mean, SPY looks fine. Still looks okay. I mean, you're 50 MA. You get back below 554, looks gross. I mean, I'm more watching ES, but yeah, ES is close to support there as well. So we'll see. I don't have as many levels here on SPY. Just no point to have a bunch of levels here on SPY compared to ES. But you can see your previous level. You don't even have a lot of levels here, so it's not a big thing. You're kind of getting below the spot back here, so this is really more of a zone as well. You can see like right there. So below like 565, 564, pretty weak. In phase, it's integrating AI. How's it integrating it? Matt, Matthias, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You're like Donnie in the morning right now, dude. Donnie just be talking, but except Donnie be giving me some logic. But like, yeah, I gotta put you in timeout today this morning. I'm put you in a 10-minute timeout. You are falling. Don't get. Hey guys, don't get my son. He likes playing this game. This game. It's called Yeah, I'll tell you what it's called. Bean Boozle. He loves this game. Oh my god. I recommend playing this with your kids. Right? It's called Bean Boozled. He loves playing this game. My he's 7. Okay, he loves it. It's one of his favorite games. Bean Boozle. Right? You basically there's good flavored jelly beans, and then there's ones that taste terrible, like fish food or crazy stuff, right? Anyways, so Matthias, he is looking at the news articles coming out, and he's like, "Oh my God, it's AI! Ah, AI! I love AI! Ah!" He's getting bean boozled. He's not reading, right? Except here, there's no real way to tell if the beans are bad. Okay, with AI, you just read about what they're doing. Is it actually gonna fix a problem? Is there like solutions there? Does it make any sense? Right? So again, don't get bean boozled like Matthias. And if you are, stop asking me questions about AI all morning. Bro, this boy said AI 30 times in chat already. It's crazy. That's crazy work. He said, "Hey, what do you think about AI? AI. AI." I'm like, dude, geez, calm down. Is AI in the room with us right now? Like, calm down. Dude is snapping on me. I've made a pact too with myself. I'm gonna be nicer, and I'm trying. I mean, this is actually me being nice this morning. Okay, this is me being nice, but y'all gotta work with me. Y'all gotta work with me because I like. What is that Tyler Perry movie? My mom used to always watch Tyler Perry movies. I didn't understand it. Didn't make too much sense to me, to be honest. I was like, Mom, you've been hanging with Dad's side of the family too much. This is wild. Why are we watching so much Tyler Perry? Anyways, but I can do bad all by myself. I don't need that. Nope. That shit was hard when they did that Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. This is me and Jay right now. We are in sync. We're like Justin Timberlake and the other guy right now. This is beautiful. We have both same key levels right now. Yes. I'm telling you, if you get below this level, bad news bears, Billy Bob Thornton. Oh my God. Put it on the list, boys. Put it on the list. We might have a big trade on our hands today, guys. We might have a big trade. We might have a big trade on our hands. If we get some bad news out today too, it could be like me, bro. It's a true story. True story. Swear to God. So me being white, right? Well, look. I can't really claim my black side, like in public, because people think I'm being racist. I don't know how me telling people that I have a little bit of black in me makes me racist. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think I'm trying to get like away with like the trying to have the pass on the word, but like I mean, obviously I don't go for the word. Like, look at me. Am I able to claim that? I can't do the word, right? Can't. Okay. Anyways, so whatever. Playing basketball growing up, obviously I'm more of a football guy, right? Look at me. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. So I quickly realized, Tyler, you need to learn how to shoot. This dribbling thing, probably not for you. You're going to get called for a lot of charges, right? Okay? So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to learn to do. So I played really good. I played defense, and I was a spot up shooter. That's all I did. Anyways, so we had a bet with our coach. This guy was old. He was an old ass fart. He was old. He was an old fart. Anyways, it was we needed to get we weren't very good. Let me also clarify that. You had the white guy in on a normal basis. Not a great team, okay? Unless you're talking about Tyler Hero. Anyways, yeah, I had that one game, man. That one game. We all remember that one game. Dropped eight threes. They couldn't believe me. The other team, he said, "Who's the white kid?" I said, "I'm the white kid. I am white." True story. I got to make the rundown real quick. Sorry. Sorry. What can I say? Every white guy has their day. That's what my dad used to always tell me. He'd put his hand on my shoulder and say, "Tyler, you're not as fast and as athletic as I was. You're gonna need to really, really get strong. Okay, so stay in the gym. Okay, stay in the gym." He's like, "But just know, every white kid has that day." I said, "Okay, Dad." Weird pep talk. I was like, "Thank you. You really know how to make a guy feel better. Thanks, pops." That's not a true story. Not a true story. ES is chilling here. Scrappy. Shout out to Scrappy. Is that Scrappy the little one? Is Scrappy the little the little Scooby Doo looking guy? I don't remember. Is there any news? There's nothing. Oh yeah, the the chair behind me, that's Truth. So Truth likes to play he wants me to set everything up in my office. So I literally have like a spare TV that I keep laying around. Like, you literally can see. Like he wants to be right next to me, so yes. No, my dad doesn't have. That's the one thing he did give me was tiny ass calves. Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. Listening to him play like Fortnite and stuff is pretty hell. Like he gets mad because I don't play like Fortnite enough with him, but it's just so tough. Like my friend's kid and him, they play, and like, dude, it is just like it's hell. I don't remember arguing with my friends that much when I was little, but we didn't argue. Like we didn't complain, we didn't cry. Our parents. I was thinking to myself, I was like, did our parents care if we cried? And I was like, what are you talking about? Our parents weren't even around that much. Our parents were working. They had full-time jobs. I was like, the hell? These guys, my parents were getting home late as hell. I was like, they'd come home if I was bleeding. I'm like, what happened? Is the house clean? Oh, it's Sneaky's. It's Ian's birthday. Chanti. His name's Chanti. Shout out to Chanti. Also, too, guys, if you like sign up for like Discord or something, like maybe figure out how to join. Like just click connect Discord to WAP. Dude, no, they are miserable to play. I love my son, but playing games with him is tough. Minecraft is the only one that's like available. It's like actually playable, cause I can just go do my own thing. But playing Fortnite with them, dude, not fun. Not a fun time. I'll be totally honest with you. He said, "Does your dad actually have calves?" Dude, nah, calves. That's just not in my. It's not in my future. It's not gonna happen. Scrappy, bro. Hector, you're on delayed data as hell. You're like literally like 20 minutes behind. Wait about 20K. I mean, I think you're just. I mean, you're bouncing off of that level 1997. Like you just see like on the 15 minute, the 5 minute, like you're clearly just it's right up there on that level. I mean, you get back above VWAP, I think you look fine. You'll trade back into 20,125. 20,125, dude, this level, like, kind of, like, shocking how good it worked. This also goes back into, like, why you have to mark out previous day high and lows and why they're, like, it's one of the best things you can mark out. But, yeah. If you get above VWAP, I'd look for a push back into there. That's about it. If you get below 1990, the problem though is if you get below 1997 is like I don't like having this big of a space. Like I like it, but I also, especially with this type of action, so I don't have a key level here. Like me and Jay both don't have a key level like until 19.6, which I mean I agree makes like if you go back into this action here, you can see anytime you touch the top of like 1997, you go straight back down. It's like you might chop a little bit, but you're getting the clean move back and forth. So it makes logical sense why there's no level there, but it's just ugly. It's just this is an ugly spot. So getting below 1997, it's gonna be a tougher trade. Like I don't think you're gonna be able to comfortably sit in a position down to 19.6. Like I wouldn't be able to. Now, I mean, if you start seeing aggressive selling on like you're in a bad spot on Apple. Like I'll tell you that too. Like so, I mean, equities have a large part to play here. So, I mean, Apple below 203. I mean. If Apple was gonna recover, Friday was the day for Apple to recover. It did not recover. It did not. And then on top of that, Amazon did pretty good, But then once I realized, and I marked this out, and I pointed out in Discord, I was like, you're at the 50 MA. Like, you reject it. I mean, let's go find it. Mark it out. Yeah. Literally marked it out right here. 1150. At the 50 MA. Rejecting off of it. And so you reject off of it, and then you like, so, and that was kind of the idea. I was like, okay, well, maybe, those earnings are a little bit discounted based off of the data that came in, right? Maybe. So I don't know. But then you go into NVIDIA. And NVIDIA, like I said, you're opening near the 50 MA. You're opening your 50 MA and your key level of 112.4. So if these all start to lose, like if NVIDIA rolls over and starts to break, I mean, if NVIDIA breaks this, you're totally illiquid back down. I mean, you have a gap into 109. That could fill. Like, realistically, like, you've seen $6 downside days on NVIDIA. Like, that's just been what's happened. I mean, it's a big move. Don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. So, I mean, if that happens, there's a world in which NASDAQ gets more aggressive and drops. Like, so, yeah. It just wouldn't be the best. Like, I'm not going to be able to just watch NQ and be like, okay, well, NQ's breaking. It's going to go down to my next level. That's not. I'm more like I'm watching NVIDIA. I'm watching how these other equities are moving throughout this as well. So. A little bit more of a difficult session maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe a little prayer. Now, a little prayer did not work, buddy. We're already down 200 points. All right, guys, I'm about to hop off 8:20. Got 10 minutes till market open. So, I mean, you don't look that great. I mean, you saw some bounces, but we'll see. To get above VWAP, look for 20,125. You get below 1997, it's pretty ugly. I mean, so far, you're opening near support here on NVIDIA. Apple's kind of at, I mean, it's opening near lows from Friday. That's a bad look. So, I mean, you have a gap fill down to 199.6, basically. That's what I'd be watching. Amazon's another really weak name. I'd be looking for the gap fill at 185. I mean, that's how you're setting up this morning. So, what I'm looking at. Have a good one, guys.